You can't get away with it.
No.
Like the shit we did.
Oh, no. Yeah, no.
Some of the things we said.
Some of it should stay there.
Totally should stay there. Although every once in a while I listen and I'm like, oh my God, we had Lady Gaga on, Rue McClanahan, RuPaul. We had all the Rues.
Absolutely. All the ruse.
We had ruse
It
after
was quite
ruse
the ruse.
after ruse.
Girl, it was so nice in New York, and then it got chilly out.
I love it.
It was beautiful on Fire Island. It was beautiful.
What?
It was. We had one day that was really rainy, and then just the sun came out, and it was gorgeous.
Oh, I love it when it's cold here.
Our business partner, Sam, made 2 lovely dinners for the staff that came out for training.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
I love
You're
the
here,
cold.
trigger warning, by the way.
Yeah. Hello, my name is Daniel Nardicchio.
I'm Adam Klesch.
We're here. This is the podcast and visual podcast.
Yeah. What's it called when it's visual? Just
YouTube,
a television
talk show, we could call it.
It is a talk show, isn't it? It's a
talk show.
YouTube talk show.
Call it YouTube.
Are you going to get us kicked off of this platform, too?
I'm trying not to. But I'm really excited. I like this weather. I'm so happy because I was so excited to wear pants. I did not want to come back and immediately go into shorts again.
That was your favorite thing coming back home from Mexico, was like wearing real
Let
clothes.
me look at my pants.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love wearing, I have so many nice winter clothes that I don't get to wear. I actually threw something
Well, you're
on
a
Taylor
sun chaser now.
I mean, I hate that, though. I don't like the sun, so I don't really hate it.
I always call you fucking Dr. Moreau.
Exactly. So it's been really great. But now we're heading into Fire Island, although it's really early May, so it's like going to be cold for at least a month.
it's still shitty out there.
It's supposed to rain like this whole weekend, isn't it?
Well, it's like April showers bring May flowers is like completely pushed, where it's just like hope for something decent in May and it shits rain in June.
I know, right? Last year was pretty bad in June, but July and August were good. I'm excited about today's podcast, visual podcast. We have a guest who we don't get that often.
I know.
Who we spoke with years. How is she still alive?
I don't know.
I mean, I ask that about you every day. To be fair.
Well, I think her profession leaves her
Wheelchair bound?
well, retired early. I think maybe it was just hard
Sitting
living.
on a bag of frozen peas?
I mean, this is true. This is true. More will be revealed. But yeah, I mean, she's still kicking. She's still got those great stories.
She is Carlotta. Many of you who listen to.
She called in, I think, on like episode 1 or 2.
I think
right?
it was episode 1. That was the first
Thank
time. you,
Josh, from the back.
Yeah, thanks, Josh. You'll fix this in post.
Yeah.
He'll just be like, episode 1.
I love having our producer in studio with
I
us.
know, totally, right? We luck out. Many people don't get that.
You know what I'm drinking today? Brooklyn Brewery Stonewall IPA. Beer for the gays.
Oh, my gosh, you're getting drunk. I can tell it already.
I know, I'm watching that leg shake.
I know, right?
I think we're both on substances.
No, I'm just excited about Carlotta Wellington. So, let's do a little. I'm going to do a little backstory on Carlotta before she comes on. Which, we used to have this. We haven't talked about in a long time. Many years ago, before there was podcasts,
We never talk about this.
I know, right? Fix that in post, Josh. So anyway, many years ago, 25 maybe 20.
It's definitely 22 years ago.
I went to East Village Radio and decided to do an internet radio show, is what they called it back there at East Village Radio, which is over on 2nd and 2nd or thereabouts, somewhere 1st and 2nd. And it was this little studio the size of this.
It was next to Little Frankie's.
Frankie's and they always were bitching. They had this horrible woman working there named Echo who worked for the radio station. She was so annoying. But anyway, and the name Echo, she's so annoying. Anyway, she always used to be like, Frank, Little Frankie's, we just thinks we should just give up the radio station because he could fit like 3 tables in there and make more money. And it's like, yeah, his place is always busy. Even I was going in there having martini after martini and their little lovely pulpatini piece. So I was like, you're still making money from the radio show because everyone went over there. But I mean, I get it. Anyway, it was
We'd
a
all
really
walk over
cool
and
thing.
get something to eat and a drink and stand outside because it had that big window. So you could just stand outside and look at us.
I haven't been to Little Frankie's in years. But the whole thing was that it was unique. It was East Village. We were the only gay show on there. I think Andrew and Andrew, the DJ duo, they were.
Yeah, but they weren't like talk radio.
And they also weren't gay, that I know of. I don't know what their story is. But anyway, and I think we were the only ones at first, the gay show. And I managed to get us on like iTunes which really hadn't been done. And the show was very, very popular.
You got us syndicated on something called Q10 something in Australia.
Yeah, totally.
I have Australian friends who are like in their 40s now. They're like, I heard you two idiots when I was in Sydney, and I was like, oh my god.
And the weird thing now is I have so many of the old shows, which actually would be really fun to play a couple of them sometime here. But I'm concerned you can't get away with it.
No.
Like the shit we did.
Oh no. Yeah, no.
Some of the things we said.
Some of it should stay there.
Totally should stay there. Although every once in a while I listen and I'm like, oh my God, we had Lady Gaga on, Rue McClanahan, RuPaul. We had all the Rues.
Absolutely. All the Ruse.
We had Ruse after
was quite
Ruse
the ruse.
after Ruse. Bianca was a co-host. Sweetie was a co-host. Robin Camille. I mean, it was
And before he turned to the dark side, Matt Philp was actually a lovely part of it.
Whatever happened to her?
Don't care.
Yeah. Can't remember.
Can't remember.
So it was a really great time of our life. We started that out back then, and then I just decided at one point I couldn't do it anymore because it was so hard. We did the one live on the D train.
Oh yeah, that was
Where,
so
with Murray
good.
Hill.
We had a little like power bank on this.
I had to
dolly.
fucking get like 18-wheeler car batteries to be able to get the thing to work on it.
And it was like middle of winter, wasn't it? I feel like we were all in, like winter
And the
coats
night
whatnot.
before, I probably told this story before. Forgive me.
I think Aaron Elvis DJ'd it.
Yeah, the night before, I had to take that train line and time it when we thought we were going to do it, and then jump out at the door that I wanted to be and put an X in chalk on where I wanted them to be. And then I would say, Murray Hill, I need you to be where the chalk line is when you go down there at 8:41.
That is dedication.
And then literally,
Josh, you got your chalk.
and then I was like, next up, we have Murray Hill at 42nd Street. And then 42nd Street, the doors would open and Murray Hill would walk in. The problem was the technology didn't work. That was an incredible, fun episode. We had Go-Go Boys on the poles.
On the poles. We had corded mics.
Yeah. And I don't have it. I never got a usable.
Oh, really?
Never got a usable. I mean, I never aired it. Never got a usable. The great thing about those things are,
I feel like I've heard that episode. Did we just listen to it back?
I don't even know.
My memory isn't
I
what
got
it
a
used
lot
to
of
be.
them on a hard drive, and then hard drives just sort of disappear at some point. But I don't even think we got a usable podcast out of it. It'd be fun to do again. Now, obviously, power's a little bit easier to get. No, actually, stuff did the same
It's
thing.
still tough.
Anyway,
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
a fun time. It was
But
the
now
best
you
of
could get like a
times, it was the
jackery.
worst
You
of
get
times.
like a jackery. We sit this on a
Or
jackery.
Jenny.
Oh, you love that.
Yeah, Jenny.
I said it one time, and he was like, "Oh, what's that?"
Yeah,
And I was like,
generator. He
"It's
said
called a
he called it a Jenny. Tries to sound
Everyone
butch.
in the biz calls it a Jenny.
Yeah, totally. Anyway, we started it out a long time ago, and we're still here, which is so fucking crazy.
And Carlotta was calling in then.
That was the whole story I was starting with. So Carlotta randomly, out of the blue, would call in. And it was me at first holding the phone up here.
Yeah.
Then eventually, they didn't even have roadcasters or any of this. I had to figure out how to plug into the fucking stereo system. Yeah. It was so jank. But back then, I could play Lady Gaga songs when it first came out.
There was all that airwave bullshit.
I didn't know it was Stephanie, who I had known before. I was playing Lady Gaga. Yeah. I just be like, I could play any fucking song I want. And I could literally, it was the greatest because I could just be like, it's Saturday night and hit the Bay City Rollers, S-A-T-U-R.
Oh,
S-A-T-U-R-D-A-Y. Night. And yeah, and it was so fun. And so anyway, this crazy.
So Ohio, by the way.
This crazy old showgirl called from Las Vegas, Nevada. I still don't know how she got her number. We'll find out. That'll be a good question.
We can ask
how
her
she
about
got
how
the
she
station or whatever, how she found us. And anyway, and she
has
in.
to be like Marilyn Maye's age now. She's got to be in her 90s, right? If that was 20 years
We'll
ago,
find
and I
out.
thought
Can
she was
we
like in her.
ask?
I don't know if you ask a woman of
a certain age, their age.
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't know. Yeah. Well, we'll see. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
I'll just, whatever.
There's got to be a way to figure out. Ask her if she voted for Eisenhower.
Ask her if she voted for Eisenhower.
Yeah.
And then she'll say, "Oh, I couldn't vote then," or "I don't vote, honey," or
Yeah,
women's
totally.
suffrage, or something. I don't know. We'll figure it out. That's a very polite way. I like that.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. All right, we'll be back in just a few minutes. So excited. She says she's calling. I don't know.
I have a feeling we're going to have to call her.
Yeah, we might have to. At this point, we might have to call her.
At this point, I think it's like, hi.
Collect.
Yeah.
All right. At the Las Vegas Retirement Showgirls Community for Retired Showgirls of Las Vegas, Nevada. Oh my God, we got it.
Got it. Nailed it. I'll never be able to do it again. We'll be right back.
Right back.
So I was able to call the number that we last tried when we were in Mexico, and I got the front desk of where Carlotta is. So she's actually on hold right now. I have her listening to Candyman by Sammy Davis Jr.
She probably knows the story of Candyman.
Whenever you want, we can bring Carlotta in. She's on hold.
Let's make her wait. She's got time. She's got nothing but time, right?
It's just Candyman on repeat. So.
She's just waiting for the angel of death anyway.
I know you got to ask her if she voted for Eisenhower.
I wonder if she's still
Which
walking.
would be what? That would make her 18 in the 50s? Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, welcome back to Trigger Warning.
You're watching Trigger Warning. My name is Daniel Nardicchio.
And I'm Adam Clash.
And we have easily our oldest guest. I don't mean the oldest in terms of age. I mean oldest in terms of
our Marilyn May.
Our Marilyn May. The Marilyn May of our podcast. And she's here. Let me have a drag of that before we get started because I need it. Not that beer, that nasty beer. Josh will take care of that in post. So anyway,
Brooklyn Brewery, Stonewall.
Should we do
IPA.
this? Are we
Yeah,
excited?
let's do it. You ready?
All right, let's do it.
Let me bring her in. Carlotta, are you there?
Hello? Hello?
Hi, Carlotta.
Who the fuck put Sammy Davis Jr.? This is torture. This is hell.
I thought you'd appreciate it. I thought it'd bring you back some memories.
The only memory it brings back is me having this glass eye in my mouth.
So
That's
now,
it.
I forgot. I've never mentioned this to you both, but I actually, as our listeners sometimes I've mentioned, I was close to Cheetah Rivera, and the only person I know who has met Carlotta Wellington
Really?
is Cheetah Rivera.
I'm
Is
so
that
jealous.
true?
Yes. Cheetah said that she met you because.
I mean,
Yes.
we knew each other very well, not
Yeah.
just met me.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Oh,
she.
yeah.
She
Do you
had
have a
nothing-
favorite Cheetah story?
I don't actually, because Cheetah kept her. She was a good girl.
She was a good girl.
You know, not like be a good girl when men are fucking you. She was a good girl.
Not like Daddy's little girl.
Not like Daddy's little girl.
Yeah. No. Cheetah was. She was a good one. Christian woman.
She was lovely.
Yeah. So Carlotta, this is so exciting. It's like literally full circle. How the hell have you been? And
Oh, honey, I'm so good.
Yeah.
Life is great here in Las Vegas. Warm all the time.
It's a dry heat, I
It's
hear.
a dry heat. It's lovely. It's good for drinking.
Do you have your Cutty Sark?
Do I have my cut? Does this chicken have a pecker? Listen, there it is.
oh my God, totally.
I'm on my third for today.
Oh yeah. What time is it
I
though?
don't know what time it is in Las Vegas. It's 5 here, so it's got to
It's
be...
2 in the afternoon.
And you're on your third Cutty Sark.
All right, that's about right. Yeah, it's about Adam speed.
You're
Is there-
lucky
is-
I'm on 3.
Is there a pool at the Las Vegas...
Las Vegas Showgirls Retirement Community for Retired Showgirls of Las Vegas, Nevada for Retired Showgirls. Las Vegas. There is a pool. Nudity is required. But, it's a lot of flapjacks. Just boobs to the side at this point.
Yeah.
Because everyone's
Lots
laying...
of gray pubic hair.
Great.
So you, I mean, having been a dancer or a showgirl, what I learned from Cheetah is that you people really like hold up. You have still great posture. I'm assuming. I'm visualizing, right?
Of course we do.
Yeah.
Do you still put shows on at the retirement?
I don't anymore, no. My roommate, Belle, still does.
Oh, Belle still puts you on.
She can kick higher than anyone, I tell you what. Still to this day, and I think she's on her 4th hip. She just keeps...
Just keeps kicking and
buy 3,
hipping.
get 1 free.
Is that each hip replaced twice?
Kicking and hipping.
No, 8 times with each hip, 4 on each.
Now, Las Vegas seems to be going through a huge change, from what I've been hearing.
It's horrible.
They're getting a lot of sports teams.
Yeah, but it's also no longer kind of like it's really expensive.
Is it Las Vegas? Is Las Vegas expensive?
It's very, very expensive. Not the places I go, obviously, but I don't go to the, as they call it, the strip anymore because it's a mall. I don't need to go to the mall.
Are you a slot girl?
I am a slut girl. I do enjoy my sluts. Yeah. I used to really enjoy the craps.
The craps there?
I liked the craps.
Why is that?
Because I won a lot. Men would usually give me lots of tips.
Okay.
Just for standing. I was like, it's not called a whale. What is it called when they have you there for luck? I was there for luck.
Oh, a heater.
Sure.
You were a heater.
Yes.
I like that. You were
Say it
Lady
again.
Luck.
Say, tell me I'm heated.
Yeah.
Oh, excuse me.
Carlotta, you used to tell us great stories of these parties you used to have. I'm assuming they're not going on anymore. You're a woman of a certain age.
And you've lost a bunch of friends, I'm assuming, right?
Listen, a lot of friends. Almost everyone that I had sex with is dead, you know. I like younger men then, obviously, and they like older women. You know, younger kids these days, they really like, you know, old, wrinkly vaginas, pudendas, as it were.
Pudenda.
They really enjoy it.
Yeah,
There's a lot more there to enjoy. You know?
Adam's boyfriend and he go through that.
Yeah, my boyfriend and I are having our 1-year anniversary today, Carlotta.
And he loves an old pudenda.
Yeah, I love it in the pudenda.
He loves an old pudenda.
Oh, she's booed up, as they say.
She's booed up, yeah, exactly.
Bless your heart.
Somebody tied down Meat Hammer.
Oh, God. The visual.
Listen, I just got back from Washington, D.C.
What were you doing in D.C.?
yeah.
Well, an old friend. He's not such a friend anymore, but he pays me. Lindsey Graham needed me to go as his date, so, you know. We went to the ballroom. It was nothing.
The Trump
major
ballroom.
happened.
It's a construction site.
No, we were at that dinner, the Correspondents Dinner.
Oh, you were at the Correspondents Dinner?
Yes, and I just got back to. They held me for a day or two for questioning, and Pia, it's not the first time I've been a person of interest. You know, I couldn't count on two hands how many times it's been.
Was Lindsay happy to get out of the dinner early and get you back to the hotel?
I don't care.
So you were his beard, technically.
Yeah, yes. He took me out of retirement. I haven't been his beard in a while. He's used another lady, but she died. So I stepped in, you know, because I can look young at times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The old tricks.
Yeah.
The old showgirl girl tricks.
course.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
That is amazing.
Would you vote for a Republican, Carlotta?
Hell no.
Oh, okay, good.
I mean, back in the day, I would, yes, of course.
When Republicans were Republicans.
Exactly.
Yeah, not
Thank
MAGAs.
you.
Yeah,
They're
totally.
very different now.
What's the first presidential election you ever
Oh,
voted
here he
in?
goes. He's trying to find out your
Let's
age.
see here. I believe it was Lincoln. It was Lincoln, definitely.
Lincoln.
Yeah.
That helps. That helps us to figure it
She
out.
keeps those cards close to the breast.
Yeah,
doesn't
we're trying
she?
to Adam's trying to figure out your age by asking who you voted for
How
your first
dare you.
time.
Listen, I used to play bridge with Mary Todd, and she's the one that convinced me. She said, "Listen, take a shot on him." Well, and the rest is history.
Are we ever going to get you to New York? Because I don't think you've ever.
I've been a few times.
Yeah?
I've been a few times. I just never have your number. All I had was the phone number to the radio station you were
Right,
at.
totally, yeah. Yeah, we got a lot of messages from you, yeah.
Yeah.
That you called. But unfortunately, I didn't call back. Sorry about that.
How dare you? I'm still holding it against it, I tell you what.
I'm really shocked that the Showgirls retirement community is still running because, you know, Vegas has gotten so expensive. I always think like things like that are going to be, you know, trying to do a casino or whatever.
But I mean, like, I've dated dancers. There's a lot of dancers retire at 30, 35.
If that, yeah.
yeah,
so
they
you
have to after they go out with you.
They never dance straight
I've been
again.
retiring the backsides. I've retired. Closed for business.
Are you having do a lot of young chickens come in? Are you getting a lot of
We're getting a lot more, yeah. We just had a gal came in. She was working over at KS's Palace for a while.
Caesars.
She was there, I think, 40 years.
40 years at the Caesars,
Yes.
huh?
But she was showgirling for about 20 of those, and the other 20 she was on the floor slinging drinks. But she thought of herself still as a showgirl, you know.
Feathers and boas make a girl.
You know, yeah. If someone wants a free drink, she'd put on a show.
Seems common.
I watched the Pamela Anderson movie about being a showgirl. Pamela Anderson?
I've heard of
Pam,
it,
yeah.
Oh, yes.
How realistic is that? Was that pretty realistic?
It's realistic.
Yeah. What was it called? Showgirls? Something like the
No, that was
The Last Showgirl.
the
Last
show.
Showgirl.
Showgirls
Yes.
was very different.
Yeah. No,
I had a cameo in that. You couldn't see me though.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
They cut it.
I was off camera, but I was there. Story of my life, I tell you what.
You had a cameo off camera. Great.
Kind of off Cafaro. I don't know what it's called.
How do you afford this still to live in a retirement community? They're expentive.
I think it's union-based, isn't it?
Is it union based? Oh, right, like the actors. You know, the actors fund.
Well, I know, Carlotta, you tell us.
I may or may not have been in a lot of wills. And usually it was just to keep my mouth shut, you know.
Right.
They paid me in, you know.
Hush money.
If
Hush
there are wills, there are ways.
Exactly.
That's for sure. That's the way.
Don't talk.
I'd say
Yes,
good 20
exactly.
plus.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
exciting. That's so great. I love your stories. Carlotta needs to come out with an autobiography.
I should. I should definitely.
That would be really fun.
I don't read much, so.
These days, Carlotta, there's AI. You could literally just talk into the computer. AI? It's called
Is that sauce that you put on steak?
That's A1.
AI.
I'm up on all that kind of. I know what the AI is.
You can talk to your computer and just give them all of your stories, and we can have the life according to Carlotta
You're assuming
Wellington.
I have a computer. We have a Commodore 64 here. that
Playing the Oregon Trail.
Barely works, if that. With the printer with the eyelets on the side. Exactly. Yes. You should see the artwork it makes out. It's lovely. Just lines after lines.
Oh my God, Carlotta, this is so great hearing from you. I'm so impressed that you're still kicking and running.
Oh, and she's close to Bianca now. Does Bianca ever come say hi?
I went and stayed with Bianca in Palm Springs, Palm Desert.
did?
Yeah, she's in really in Palm Springs, Palm Desert.
She's in the place that people say they're
Yeah,
involved
she has a museum of a home.
It's really, truly.
It's a museum.
It's a museum, yeah totally.
She has a wig room.
She has a wig room, yeah.
Yes.
She's in the Republican area, but she's not Republican, but it's in the Republican area of Palm Springs, like, very rich. You're Rancho Mirage, I think, right?
Where they call
Yeah,
it.
she gave me one of her wigs, her old wigs.
Oh, really?
She gifted me one, yeah. I usually use it for the younger gentleman callers because it takes the gray out of my hand,
Adam's doing the same thing today.
Yeah, exactly. I'm taking the gray out of my hair. I can't say.
What does he look like now? What do you look like now, Meat Hammer?
Older.
Oh.
Yeah. I've got long hair. It's grown out from when I was bleach blonde, and I just kind of decided to.
Yeah, he's giving very much like old Aaron Carter.
Yeah. Not dead.
Not dead, exactly.
I know who Nick Carter is. Let's just say we had some relations recently.
You and Nick are still going at it?
Still, yeah, since he was in his 20s.
Wow. I can't believe he's still getting it.
Likes the age.
Do you have to throw a special wig on for him?
The Bianca wig comes in real handy. It's slicked back with tendrils. It's beautiful.
Slicked back with
She has a nice
tendrils.
lace. She gives a nice lace front. That
She
one.
does. Yes, she does give, and it's clean. Unlike a lot of these drag queens.
So you met Bianca through the podcast, right?
I did, yes.
And you guys not hooked up, but you hung out in.
I don't want to hear that story.
Yeah, no, that's the story I don't want to hear.
Not happen. I'm not going to bump
talk
uglies
about a
with
glass
her.
eye.
Ugly.
She has
Bump
two, doesn't she? Or they're just glassed over. I don't know. It's
Yeah, that's it. She's more
Something.
like glassed over. Yeah,
I
totally.
got so drunk with her one night at the Double Down Saloon.
That's the place I was thinking of. You used to talk about a couple of different places that you went to. Double Down.
Double Down, and she and I went home with Carrot Top.
Okay. I'm just going to. I have to hear this. I have to hear this story.
Well, not much happened because he's gay. But I think Bianca offered. Bianca's a very large penis. I think
She does, yeah.
Huge. I think she put her member into Carrot Top briefly, literally just the tip. And he ejaculated. It was embarrassing for him. Very embarrassing for him.
Yeah, that doesn't sound
And
that
he
like,
has
but yeah.
He has a very small penis. Bless his heart. It's like a baby carrot.
Well,
know?
it's a little baby carrot.
It's a baby. I wanted to put it in some ranch dip.
Oh my God, Carrot Top. He's such a Vegas. Vegas, Palm Springs.
Honey.
He's one of those.
He's still
Vegas.
Vegas,
performing.
yeah.
He
Totally.
still, he does like
Crazy.
he brings out his like trunk of bullshit. He's like,
You
look at
know,
this prop. and
The
look at
most I know from Vegas is because of Hacks. Like I watch Hacks religiously, and so I watch a lot of Vegas. But and it's weird. It's kind of caused a little resurgence for Vegas. I heard the show.
We love that show. We watch it weekly here
Yeah.
at the retirement community.
did-
Girls' Night.
on the screen. Oh, there's a girls' night.
Yeah, we have a girls' night. We watch that and Euphoria. Only two shows we watch here.
What?
We like action. And young girls looking ridiculous in horrible outfits. We love it.
So there are no
drugs.
men who live in the retirement community, right?
No, they have their own place.
The Las Vegas
Stud Ranch.
retirement
It's
community
Stud
for
Ranch.
retired show men.
Yeah, but they don't have. There's no
They
men.
were
at the
chorus.
Showgirls
The
place.
chorus boys chateau.
The chorus boys.
Chateau.
Basically everyone.
Casa de chorus boy.
Basically everyone that worked for Celine Dion.
Salon Dijon? Yes. Yeah, most of them, yeah. Some of them, just the older ones. Most of the ones that work for Lola Falana, a few that dance with Anne Margaret, though most of those are dead.
Yeah, they've got to be getting up there now.
Yeah, they were old when they were with her.
Do you know how
was
Lola
seasoned.
Falana made most of her money?
I don't.
The late night card game. She won a card game.
Really? She was a shark.
Yeah, she was excellent.
She made
Are
money.
you a card player, Carlotta?
I like cards. I don't love it. I usually lose, but I'm not good with counting.
Okay.
So
You're just Lady Luck.
Except
I just-
5, 6, 7, 8.
of course I know
Six,
those.
several eights.
Yes.
5, 6, several 8.
Oh, I'm gonna steal that one.
That's a good
I
one.
like that.
Well, listen, Carlotta, it was so wonderful to be able to get a hold of you. We're going to take a break here at Trigger Warning. Is there anything that triggers you? I know it's a new term.
And so what we do is we when we come back, we all do a little trigger, something that triggers us, that really sets you off. And we'll be back in just a moment with Carlotta Wellington's trigger, mine and Adam's trigger. We'll be right back. All right, so we're here. We're back at Trigger Warning. We've got some triggers for you, and we're here with Carlotta Wellington.
Carlotta,
from
you
Las
still there?
Vegas
I'm
Retirement.
still here. Yes.
Yeah,
Drink
the
for-
name of that retirement community is triggering me today. It's so long. Who wants to start off?
I don't, Carlotta, you're our guest. Do you have a trigger?
I guess I'll start off. Okay, my trigger is I hate frozen cocktails, especially when tourists are carrying them around. I think, listen, if you're going to get drunk, just drink. You know what I'm saying? I don't need to be anything in a yardstick, long, ridiculous, all in unnatural colors and things like that.
Like a grenade in New Orleans.
Exactly. I can't. Yeah.
And
I
it's
love
like
it.
neon green.
It's
and-
terrible. It's just tacky. You look, well, I mean, for Vegas, it's par for the course, but I don't like them.
At least in
at bars.
At least in Vegas, though, they would have like the slushy machines. Like where we are.
That's what I'm talking-
I'm really triggered with Carlotta's trigger because, like, at the Ice Palace, Carlotta, we have like blenders. So like a blender will go off in the middle of a show.
I would like, if you would, just if someone orders frozen, just say, fuck you. We don't, the blender's broken. That's all you need to say, and they can't prove it. I tell you what.
So they have them a lot in Vegas. It's
They
not
have
just
them
New
everywhere.
Orleans.
Stick with a real drink like Cuddy sauce.
Exactly.
Cold
Something.
Cuddy
By
sauce.
the way, do you have that at your bar?
We don't have Cuddy Sark.
Then
If you
I'm
came
not
to
coming.
town, if you
Forget
came to
it.
town, girl, I'd have a bottle with your name on it.
Yeah, we don't have Cuddy Sark.
We don't have Cuddy Sark.
Oh, I didn't
What
know.
kind of establishment are you? What
guess
kind
an
of
expensive one.
bullshit
I know.
establishment are you running there?
A pricey one.
Pricing.
I need to keep
An
myself
elevated
pickled.
one.
Yes.
Oh, that word's a trigger. We can get into that, whatever.
Adam, tell me about it.
Yeah, my trigger is so I dabble in being a vegetarian, right?
yeah,
And I always tell people it's not an ethical thing. It's not. I believe in the ethics of vegetarianism, but I go vegetarian for my health. I feel better when I'm just under control of my diet and stuff like that. So I love the people, and they're always the same people. They're always the same fucking people who want to like bitch and be like, well, you can't eat that because you're a vegetarian, blah, blah. Are the same people who are like, oh, you're having a chicken sandwich? I'm like, are you really monitoring my fucking diet? I'm like, I'm pro-healthy. I don't want to eat a pound of red meat. I don't want to have pork every night. I don't put bacon with my eggs. Like, I lean towards a fork over a knife. Like, calm the fuck down.
Right.
That's my trigger. Because somebody did it to me 2 days ago, and they're like, oh, well, you can't have any of this. You're a vegetarian. And I was like, okay, Mom. Like,
Well,
don't
yeah,
tell me
it's
what
a
I
little
can
bit
and
like
can't
the
eat.
Mel Robbins let them theory, which is you just like let people do what they want. Let them gain weight, let them lose weight, let them get on weight loss
Absolutely.
drugs, let them get off weight loss drugs. Just let people do
Just
what
let
they
people
wanna do.
live.
Yeah,
You
just-
know, like,
yeah.
don't come for me. They're like, oh, we thought you were a vegetarian. Like, oh, you had shrimp. And I was like, yeah, I'm going to have fish today instead of like, and then I'm staring at somebody who's having like 8 cups of mashed potatoes on top of their 10-ounce steak. And it's like, yeah, girl, come for me and my Kung Pao shrimp. Yeah, that's what triggers me.
That's a trigger.
Yeah.
That's a trigger. I can see that.
And even if I wasn't vegetarian, just stop looking at what I'm eating. Fuck you.
Yeah,
I
that's
mean,
right.
if I was 600 pounds rolling around in a Jazzy and you're like, maybe not the Coca-Cola girl, like that's a different story. You may be looking out for me.
Give it a year. So this trigger really gets to me. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's right now we're in a cycle, which what I call a cycle. I'm going to say this right to the camera, where Madonna's out, pushing an album, which she does, and she goes out and she tries way too hard, and she just drives everyone crazy because what happens is she starts acting the fool because she's always trying way too hard for attention, and then everyone assumes it's an ageism. So everyone's like, oh, it's stop with it. No, it's not ageism. Let's admit, Madonna's annoying.
Yeah.
She tries too hard. She goes to Coachella flailing her, and I'm like, let her. I'm fine with it. But also, at the same token, when people post the videos about it and everyone's like, you're ageist because you think that it's kind of, embarrassing or whatever, I agree. Let her do it. I don't pay that much attention
I
to
don't
Madonna.
dislike Madonna because she's old. I dislike her because she's embarrassing.
She's kind of embarrassing.
She's
and
uncool.
And and then so all of a sudden these people are like, gay men are ageist. I was like, I'm sorry, wait a minute, let me think about this. Gay men, and they also say, and leave her alone with their plastic surgery, like blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, well, people don't mind Dolly's plastic surgery, and no one complains about Dolly. People don't mind Cher or Cher's plastic surgery. They don't mind Jane Fonda or Jane Fonda's plastic surgery. They don't mind Lily Tomlin or Lily Tomlin's plastic surgery. They don't mind Bette Midler or Bette Midler's plastic surgery. They're all 10, 15 years older than Madonna.
Yeah, and aging gracefully.
And they're aging gracefully
Madonna's
with a lot of plastic surgery.
Madonna's trying to stick to 35.
And running around, and she's also just not a nice person. I'm sorry, but historically speaking, people have told stories about Madonna, and gay men love cunty women. I get it. So they think she's the queen because she said, that Gaga's songs were reductive or this, that, whatever. She has no grace to her. And I think that stop saying it's always ageism, and maybe it's just she's annoying because it's not ageism. If everyone's if Dolly Parton comes out with a song tomorrow, everyone's going to be like, oh my God, Dolly, she's going to be in all the talk shows, and no one goes, oh, she's old, or
Bette Midler just came out with an anti-fascist song. I loved it.
Jane Fonda is constantly on TV, and people always just say she looks great, she's radiant. Yeah. Madonna's just got this thing about her where she's reaping what she's sown. She has a lifetime of being kind of not super nice, done some great things for AIDS work. I'm not going to denigrate her whole career. And frankly, she's Madonna. She's just could show
Madonna.
up.
She's had a wonderful career.
She did Coachella, and frankly, she was clomping around there, and I thought she didn't look so great, but whatever. I'm like, good for Grandma. Go up there and do your thing. I don't care.
Yeah.
If Dolly showed up, go ahead. Sorry.
Can I mention something? As a woman of a certain age, my age you'll never know. I agree with you 100%. Listen, I used to be able to put my legs behind my head and let Soupy Sales lick my dirt star, but I can't do that anymore, and I've accepted that. You just have to not act my age, but my body is not my body, and her body is definitely not her old body.
I couldn't agree with you more. Don't try to be the dancing around 80s.
Twerking with Ariana Grande with that car. She put car cushions in her ass or something. And the thing is that it's just... she tries very hard, and then she claims it's ageism, and I kind of feel like then people come after the gay community, including mostly gay people, saying that we're all ageist. I actually find that humans are ageist.
Yeah,
that's who we are. But I don't find gay men are that much more ageist than anyone else. It's just that men tend to be very visually oriented. But I don't think it's always. It's just easier to say, oh, that's Madonna doing Madonna.
She's just not playing it cool.
Not really. She's never been really cool, and that people are going to write me and be like, "Well, you can't actually write on social media, so fuck you."
Well, I feel social media is gone. I feel like there was this kind of summit moment, right? So she had the kiss, right, and the kiss was kind of this pop culture Passover.
Right, but she didn't let it pass over.
She didn't let it pass over. She kept trying to push it, and she'd just been this beautiful little.
Yeah, imagine
been
if
her bell
Shirley
curve.
Bassey came out at a concert and started twerking.
That
It's
would never happen.
Never happened because she's the fucking queen.
Well, her new album cover with this veil and her legs open. I was like,
at her age, she should be veiled. I'm sorry. I said it.
Well, there's the new thing of her tour where she's on the ground and people are writing, "Sorry, help me, I can't get up," or whatever. "Help me, I've fallen, I can't get up." And it's it is true that people attack Madonna, like they attack Courtney Love. Because they both are, Courtney's gone. Courtney figured it out and went away.
Yeah.
For a long time. Now she's kind of making a little resurgence now because lived through this. One of the greatest albums ever is 32 years.
Madonna should have started a fucking record album or, whatever.
She can't act, so she couldn't do that. But she could have just continue to put out albums, but maybe just not always go out there flailing your arms. You see her just trying to get attention.
Yeah.
And it's you're Madonna. You should be able to walk into a room and just Madonna.
Be Madonna.
You're Madonna. Yeah.
Elton John,
Yeah, Elton John, exactly. Yeah.
Just be Elton John. Just walk in a room.
So I don't know. That's how I feel about it.
We have
I
a
just
room
feel
for her if she needs one.
I know, right?
Her
She
name
should be,
on it.
She's
Right
a
here.
showgirl.
She
She
is
go
a
to
showgirl.
She go to Nevada and retire.
Naked by the pool.
Carlotta, is it Nevada or Nevada?
It's both.
I love
There
it.
you go.
I say Nevada.
Oh, okay, good. I heard when you're in the state, it's Nevada, and when you're referring to the state, it's Nevada.
That's very
That's what I've heard
highbrow.
from people.
That's very high.
That's insane.
That's Joan Collins.
That's insane. All right, you guys, you've been listening to Trigger Warning.
And
My name
watching
is,
it.
And watching it, yes. My name is Daniel Nardicchio.
I'm Adam Klesch.
We're here with
Carlotta
Wellington. We can't wait to talk to you more, honey,
We'll
in the
see you guys
future.
next
I
week.
love you kids so much. Thank
Love you
so
too.
much.
We'll talk soon.
Bye.
Bye.
Trigger Warning, hosted by Daniel Nardicchio and Adam Meathammer Klesch, is a Pride House Media production and produced by Josh Rosenzweig. Please note, the views reflected in this podcast do not represent the views of Red Eye, the Ice Palace, or any of its subsidiaries. And any reference to scat, shrimping, upper deckers, skanks, masturbating, rump riding, wolf bagging, Cleveland steamers, jigglypuffing, rusty trombones, Cosby sweaters, Mexican pancakes, and Alabama hot pockets are the views of Mr. Nardicchio, Mr. Klesch, and his listeners, not the establishment. If you are offended, please seek immediate psychiatric attention. If you enjoyed this episode, please subscribe wherever you listen to podcasts. And while you're there, leave us a rating and review. It really helps others discover the show. And if you didn't enjoy this episode, don't tell anyone. Stay connected and join the conversation by following us on Trigger Warning Podcast. And you can send us your questions or hate mail to triggered@triggerwarning.com.